Hi everyone, my name is Amity and I work at our University Place location as a dental hygienist.
Hi, I'm Haley. I'm also a hygienist and I work in our Puyallup and Bonnie Lake locations.
And today we wanted to talk to you about some toothbrushes that we're offering in our offices. We have the Oral-B Genius, which has been the highest brush on the market with as far as technology goes that I've used. It's been my favorite until this summer. Oral-B actually came out with the IO, which is now my new favorite brush. But I want to talk a little about some of the differences and then share with Haley the new brush. One of the things I like about the Genius is that when you start to push too hard, it actually will flash red at you, which has been really helpful for me since I tend to overbrush. And then with the new IO, not only does it flash red if you push too hard, but there's actually a green zone so that when you're in the right amount of pressure for plaque removal, it helps guide you so that you're not only not brushing too hard, but that you're also pushing hard enough.
Alright, so I just opened up my new toothbrush, and when you turn it on, it allows you to choose your language. There's a different color for the top here, and then you get to choose your setting for your toothbrush. I'm really excited to try it. This toothbrush, the studies show that it is 6 times more effective at removing plaque along the gum line, so I can't wait. Alright, this is my first time trying the new toothbrush. Let's do this thing.
What do you think?
It did feel a lot different than the Genius.
Yeah.
For sure. It felt good though. It didn't feel like it was like too rough or anything. It was good. It feels clean.
Yeah.
I didn't even have toothpaste.
Yeah. No, it's like
I just want to keep like feeling my teeth.
Doesn't
it?
Good. Kind of has that feeling like, you know, when you got your braces off and it's like just so smooth. Well,
right after a polish.
Like. Yes. Yeah. I've actually used this for a while now. I have the app on my phone, and it's really nice because if you download it while you're using it, it has a little built-in Fitbit, and so it shows you the areas where you're missing. So if you know, kind of, there's always that spot that your hygienist is pointing out that you need to work on. This is really good for showing you those areas.
I've always been a fan of the round toothbrush head. It's my favorite because it's still like pretty compact and small, so you can get it in the areas that are harder to reach. And I really like that the bristles feel like soft enough that it's not hurting your gums to use, but it still is cleaning really well. Like, my teeth feel really clean right now.
Because this toothbrush, in the neck of it, it has technology where it takes the vibration out of the handle and it actually puts it into the bristles themselves. I think because of that, it's a lot less intense, but it's more effective. Okay, this is a fun demonstration that I saw from our Oral-B rep, and what it does is it helps to kind of show how the vibration is actually coming from the bristles themselves. It might be hard to tell, but when I turn this on, it's actually rotating the pearl itself, and you can see how it balances on there. So it really concentrates and focuses the energy to your teeth rather than to your handle.
One of the first things I notice now is that this toothbrush is a lot more quiet.
That's the sound of the IO. Okay, we turn that off because it's really loud. It's still a great toothbrush, but yeah, definitely the IO is a lot softer in sound. So what's kind of nice is that in our offices specifically, you get kind of a whole kit and caboodle. I have the Genius kit here. So this also has technology where you can use an app on your phone. It's a little bit different where you use the camera on your phone, whereas the IO that Haley has, it actually has kind of like a built-in Fitbit in the brush itself. And then it also comes with kind of some extra heads. You get some mouthwash, great toothpaste as well. I love this gum detoxify, by the way. It's really good if you have periodontal disease. It goes about 4 millimeters subgingivally. And then of course, floss. How can you how can you not have floss? So, but feel free to ask your hygienist or your dentist at your office. We have both kits available. The Genius is still a really great brush and definitely more affordable, but if you really want to go for, you know, the top of the line, the brand new IO is also available in our offices as well.
You can ask your hygienist about our current rebates in our office. Right now we sell both the Genius and the IO toothbrushes. The Genius we have a $20 rebate on currently, and the IO we have a $30 rebate on. And if you have an FSA or an HSA, typically those funds could be used towards your toothbrush. Research shows that about 80% of adults have some form of gum disease, and we measure gum disease by bleeding points. And so when we see these bleeding points, that means that the bacteria in your mouth is causing inflammation. And over time, that not only affects your oral health, but it can affect your systemic health and cause issues in that way. So what did the recent studies on the IO say?
So one of the reasons we wanted to do a product review specifically on the IO itself is that recent studies showed in patients that had moderate to severe gum disease, so not just mild disease, but patients that had really active forms of gingivitis, that after 8 weeks of using the IO, 8 out of 10 had improved to a state of healthy in their mouth. And the reason that's important, other electric toothbrushes showed an improvement from switching from a manual to other forms of electric by about 50%, which is still really good. So any electric toothbrush is still going to be better than a manual.
Ultimately, we want you guys to be healthy and have good oral hygiene. So that's why we're recommending the IO toothbrush. You'll see if you look it up online, there are 3 different series, 7 series, 8, and 9. The one that we will have in our office is the Dental Professional exclusive IO, which is most similar to the series 8. And we really want to help try to save you guys money, so it is reduced significantly, about 50% of the retail value of where you would find them in stores or online, so it's a lot less.
Yeah, so if you have any questions about cost or the rebate, or if you have an FSA or HSA that might help with purchasing, just feel free to reach out to your local dentist. And remember, it's not just about the toothbrush, and don't forget to floss. Thanks for watching, you guys. Take care.